Have you ever felt?
Damn.
Hunger changes me. I get really angry when I'm hungry.
You know the song is for you. I got more than lyrics for you. You deserve money, diamonds, riches, attention, time, and kisses for the thing that you do. Write your body with a cursive, let you know just what it means to be perfect. I know your feelings are for real. That's why I trust you, baby, and that's true enough.
You don't know that yet. I heard from a friend who's friends with her friend who's friends with her friend who shares the same class with her friend that she doesn't really like, but she pretends to like her anyway because, you know, everyone's two-faced these days. But anyway, she told her friend who shares the same class with, who told her friend who's friends with my friend, that she's still in the monster.
This ain't about me, girl, it's all about you. And I ain't just running game, I ain't running game. Said it's 2 AM, I want it, girl. भूली रहे एकान्तमा तिम्रो तस्बिरलाई हेरेर ए यो माया ओ ए यो माया ओ
1738. I'm like, hey, what up, hello. Seen your pretty ass soon as you came in the door. In love with the money, I ain't never letting go. Yeah, I get high with my baby, baby. I just left the mall, I'm getting fly with my baby, yeah.
If you ever leave me, baby, leave some morphine at my door.
Very superstitious. Nothing for
This is the Inspire Nepal show. I'm Dinesh, and this week I'm with two very talented guys, Aizen and Zeother. Right? You're both singer and songwriter.
Yep.
Yeah. Welcome to the show, both of you.
Thank you for having us, man.
Thank you. Welcome. First of all, thank you for making your way here. I mean, you've got your own priorities, but you took some time off the interview, so thank you very much. Let's start with just a short introduction. So why don't you first say where do you actually come from, your original home in Nepal, and then what you're doing currently at the moment, and where do you live at the moment?
I am actually from Kathmandu when it comes to Nepal, but I've lived here most of my life. So basically, when I was back in 2000.
Yeah.
I came here. But other than that, I'm based in Farnborough at the moment. I'm working, but I'm trying to do full-time music at the moment as well, because I'm trying to make a career out of this, and obviously my artist, Aizen. Tell him a bit about yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm from Kathmandu, but I studied in Hong Kong.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've been living here for 6 or 7 years now. Yeah, I'm from Felton.
Felton.
Yes.
So what are you currently doing? Studying, working?
I just finished my uni and about to graduate.
About to graduate.
Yeah,
That's cool. Let's talk about your record label, which is Metanoia Records.
Metanoia Records, yeah.
What is Metanoia Records, and how did it all start? What's the story behind it?
The definition of metanoia is actually rebirth through positivity.
Okay.
So it's actually a Latin word, and it's a massive change that I went through as well. As my own past, there's been a big era change, and then obviously with this whole record label, there's something I want to move forward with, and I thought, why not name it Metanoia Records as well? And it sounds nice, I guess.
Okay.
And it predominantly focuses on R&B and hip hop music, and we try to move forward with the time. So it's always something like OVO sound, what Drake does, and I'm heavily influenced by the whole Toronto sound and everything. And we also focus on more generic songs that happen at the moment as well. And I'm trying to get Aizen to come up with that, try to mix the Nepalese sound with it as well.
Yeah.
You know, with the whole
Okay,
but anyway, but yeah, we're trying to mix up Nepalese sounds as well and mix it with R&B and trying to come up with our own sound. That's where Aizen comes in, because
I understand you produce your own music as well.
I do,
Yeah.
I do.
How many members like in the Metanoia record label?
Metanoia Records is actually a branch of this whole thing called AIM. So it's Art in Motion, actually, so it's AIM. And basically, it consists, I mean, most of us are artists in the label, but Aizen is our first artist that I am planning to basically look after and actually just get him up there while maintaining myself as an artist as well. Cause, but it's kind of like a platform for everyone. We've got a guy called Kevin as well, that he's our sound engineer for the group. But I mean, you've seen Zach also. He sings, but that's pretty much what it is, really.
So Art in Motion is at the top, and then everything runs.
Yeah, basically. So it's Metanoia Records would be the branch of it. It's something I founded, but it's a branch of everything. As KYD Vision is also a branch.
Okay. Aizen, you just released your debut music single, which is the cover or remix of the Nepali song, which is Keyo Maya, right?
Yes.
Yeah, which has done really good actually. You've got over 13,000 views in just a month.
Yeah.
That's really good. I've listened to it quite a few times and I really like it, and people seem to love it as well. What was the inspiration behind that, and why did you choose that song?
I actually really like the chorus.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I actually when I do songs, I always like to change it. It's more fun that way. And when I found out Jay started approaching me about the song and stuff like that, and then. Yeah, it just happened, to be honest. I don't really know how to explain it. We just went to the studio and it just happened, basically.
Right.
Yeah, it's a long story.
But it's done really well. Congratulations. And also, you've also released your debut single.
Oh yeah.
Which is For You, right? And it's done really well as well. And the fact that it is an English song, that's even more impressive, because English music industry is a very competitive industry, and there's a lot of music out there, a lot of songs. What was your inspiration behind that?
My life experiences, actually. Something I go through, obviously my relationship, I guess, as well. It gave a bit of help to writing the whole lyrics for it. But yeah, I mean, I took a lot of inspirations from Bryson Tiller and Party Next Door. Party Next Door was one of the artists from OVO Sound, and you obviously know Bryson Tiller. He's I've heard about it, but I haven't listened to it. No. But he's one of the main. Like I said, I'm very influenced by the Toronto sound.
Yeah.
And if you compare the visuals, it's actually quite similar to what his video was for the song called Don't.
Yeah.
And but yeah, I just wanted something. Not something with so much concept behind it or a story behind it, but just something visually appealing, and because that's what I wanted the feel to be as well. So I think I guess for some of the audience people as well, it's done its job.
Yeah, cool. Let's talk about singing in general. How long have you guys started singing? When did you guys first start singing?
Well, I used to do small shows when I was in primary school, and I just thought it was something I'd love doing, performing, and I'm not much of a heavy singer myself. Aizen is an amazing singer, but I'm more of a kind of a in-between sort of guy, but I'm the type of guy who just loves performing and just giving a performance.
Yeah. What about Aizen?
Yeah, I started in Hong Kong, I started off as a punk band.
Wow.
Yeah, it's so weird. Yeah, I started off as a guitarist. Yeah, I used to play bass, drums, and then when I moved here, I didn't have a band, and I just started listening to R&B, and I thought it was my kind of thing, and I really like the flow of the songs. It's R&B, it's sick.
What's your musical inspiration? Is there anyone you look up to?
Who I look up to. Michael Jackson. he's sick.
August.
I mean, before August it was Michael Jackson. Yeah.
What kind of music do you guys listen to mostly? Is it just R&B and that sort of music?
Anything that sounds good, actually. It's I don't tend to stick to one genre. I mean, I was very into metal. There was a phase when I was really into metal, and then there was a phase where I was into jazz, and then it just kind of became.
I can't imagine you as a metal
exactly.
guy.
Yeah, exactly. No. This was during my secondary school era, and then I just used to come home, switch on Scuzz, and just listen to just Slipknot. But no, it's always changed around every time. I mean, a couple of years from now, I might not stick to R&B as well, but
probably look dirty.
Yeah, actually, it's quite good.
What about you guys? What kind of music do you listen to?
Mostly R&B though. Still R&B. Yeah.
Have you guys taken any like singing lessons or musical lessons?
No,
This is self-taught.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone else in your family, sings or plays music?
Yeah, tons actually. My dad, my uncle, my auntie. Yeah, I mean, mostly a lot of people from my family sings. Yeah.
So your whole family is like very into music.
Yeah.
Same for yourself, or?
My dad used to perform in Nepal until he did medicine, and then my mum still does a lot of singing, and she does bhajan.
Wasn't yeah.
That it happens every Thursday in our house as well, and she's very really into that as well, and then she's always performing and everything. So yeah.
Okay. You both write songs,
Oh
right? What's the inspiration behind it? Where do you draw the inspiration when you're writing songs?
Life experiences and anything I'm going through at that moment, or if I think about, I will just start writing about it, because I never tend to write anything that I'm not exactly going through. So, or if someone tells me a story about something, and then if I find that that's a brilliant story, so I'll try to transition that to lyrics.
Yeah.
And then
I'd say the same thing. Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. I get inspirations from other people. Like when I go out, you hear your friend telling you this sort of story, maybe a breakup or whatever, and just sometimes it just pops in your head when you're writing a song.
And what is your favorite part of the process of writing a song?
Everything. Especially trying to mix up the beat with the lyrics as well. Especially coming up with the beat. It's because when I think about something, I have a set plan on what kind of beat I'm making, but then it never goes that way. But it actually comes out better.
Right.
And then there's always I'll draw inspirations from obviously songs that's already been done, and I try to make it my own and see where I can change it up a bit, and making an original. But apart from that, the best part is literally just coming up with the beat and seeing the final product as well, and just being like, oh, okay, that's what I made.
Yeah. You both do live events performing as well.
Yeah.
Especially Aizen.
Yeah.
What do you like about performing, live? Do you ever get nervous?
Yeah, I always get nervous, to be honest. Yeah, I'm always nervous, but when you get used to it, it's like, it's a normal thing. But you're always nervous, because you never know, you might make mistakes.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
How is it different to, say, just recording a song by yourself? Compare that to performing live. Do you get that, adrenaline, that feeling?
I mean, not the adrenaline though. I think you need to be in the vibe when you're writing songs in the studio, when you're working in the studio. Yeah. In shows, it's mostly when the crowd cheers for you. It feels great. It feels great. Yeah.
Same for yourself?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, performing wise, there is a slight moment where I do get a bit oh, what's going on, sort of thing. But I guess it's just, because you know that you're going up on stage and you're just we're going to do this, okay. You have to tell yourself oh, okay, just calm down. But yeah, apart from that, once you actually get into the zone of it, and once you see people enjoying what you're performing, then you start being a bit more calmer, and then the fact that they're enjoying what you are doing is like, okay, like, you can relate to it, then just have fun. You know what I mean? So it gets better. Yeah, there was like a couple of stages you have to go through, but yeah.
Yeah, it does make sense. I'm not as good singer as you two, but my first performance when I was at school, I was performing at on the stage. I was so nervous, like I literally, when I started singing, I forgot the first verse.
Oh, really?
Started singing from the second verse. I was like so nervous.
How did you come back to it? Like,
How did I come back to it?
Yeah, like did you try to just?
Yeah, just like pretend like nothing happened.
I have to improvise, man.
Yeah.
I'm sure they didn't notice anything.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I'm
It
sure.
was a long time though.
Oh, it was a long time.
It was a long time ago. But next one, like I'm gonna ask you some rapid fire questions. Okay. You can answer you can take turns to answer it.
Are you first?
Right.
Okay.
First song you ever sung?
When though?
I mean, like if you can remember when you're small, or just your first live events.
I'll just like oh, that's embarrassing. I forgot the name. It was a ridiculous song. Ik Polka Gina.
What about you?
I think I remember when I was a kid, like the first song I sang. It was like the first verse, right? Like the very first, or like I think it's Jingle Bell.
Jingle Bell. Favorite single or band?
Is that now? Yeah.
Yeah.
Drake.
Favorite singer?
Single or band?
Whew, that's a hard one.
Got a lot, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have a favorite singer.
Okay.
Yeah. Band would be
One Direction.
maybe. They're good though. Probably Bruno Mars.
Okay.
Yeah, I would consider him as a band, because he's got a band.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. Favorite female artist?
Beyonce.
Woo! I don't know. They're all so good. Which one to pick? I don't know. Oh my
That was
god.
easy for me though. 'Cause,
Really? I don't know. Damn it.
Go on.
Favorite female artist right now would be Kalani.
Okay.
Yes.
Any celebrity crushes?
Beyonce.
Too many, man. I don't know. I like them all.
No worries. Moving on to the next one. Your favorite food craving or whatever you call it.
Steak.
Steak.
Yeah.
Whatever my mom cooks, man.
I should have said that.
If you could dabble into another genre of music, what would that be? Right now.
Would you like double?
Well, you're mostly into RnB, and
Yeah.
that's what. If you want to dabble, if you want to go into another music,
Oh, another genre.
another genre, yeah.
Jazz.
Country.
Country, awesome.
Yes.
What instruments do you play?
I play the piano, guitar, a bit of violin, but not really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I play guitar and drums.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. This next question is do you have to say something about him? So,
Okay.
all right. So, what hidden talents does he have?
A lot. He can. Oh, he can dance very well.
Yeah?
Actually, yeah. He doesn't really show off often, but he can dance very well.
Oh, thank you.
It's not happening.
And same goes for you. What hidden talent does Zay?
I would say the same. He can dance, but he don't show it that much as well.
We're just copying each other, man. If you could perform anywhere, all right? If you could perform anywhere, any venue in the world, where would that be?
Wireless.
Damn it.
Oh, venue would be.
Yeah, venue.
Wembley Stadium.
Wembley Stadium.
Yeah.
I was actually gonna say that.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, Wembley Stadium. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And then this is the last one. If you could open up for an artist in a tour, who would that be?
Drake. Yeah.
Chris Brown.
Chris Brown.
Definitely. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, this is part of supposed to be part of this question as well. What do you love doing besides music and producing music?
I actually don't know because that is what besides the music.
Yeah.
Filmmaking, acting. Yeah. So.
Besides music, I'm actually I used to be a crazy gamer though.
Gamer as in like video gamer or
Like PC gaming. Yeah.
PC gaming.
Yeah. That's what I used to really like.
Awesome. That's
But
fine.
I still do it, but not a lot though.
Okay. Okay, now let's move on to some serious questions, alright? Are you working on any song, any film projects anything that you want to promote to the audience?
Yeah, the latest project I'm actually working on is a song called Only Care. I've taken out, I think, 2 snippets of what we're working on at the moment. We have a video shoot this coming weekend as well, and that's actually my next music video. It's got more of a dancehall vibe to it, as that seems like the next sound that I'm trying to go for as well. But yeah, that would be my next song that we're doing.
Me, I'm actually featuring on Jay's song. Yeah, I'm working on that right now.
Okay. Like, I'm sure like running an independent record label is not easy.
Yeah.
What's the biggest challenge for you or for your team? How do you normally deal with it?
It's finding the next sound.
Finding the next
Yeah,
sound, as in the next artist or in what?
No, the actual what's happening during this era, because like I said, a couple of years back it was all about EDM, so which is electronic dance music. Is those like what Nicki Minaj did, and then it came to now it's all the DJ Mustard sound, where it's just 4x4, 90 BPM sort of R&B sort of vibe, and then it went to trap, like Travis Scott and everything. But now it's kind of shifting towards dancehall. But then, as an independent label, and if we are trying to actually make it somewhere, we have to be 10 steps forward than anyone else. Because, like to stay relevant, you have to always move with time. It's how Chris Brown stayed relevant this whole time. It's how Drake has stayed relevant this whole time. And how some artists start dying down. And then I think that's the biggest challenge, because sometimes anyone else, even Aizen, can come up with the next sound, and that could be the biggest sound that's going to happen. No one knew Toronto sound would be the next sound, because now Bryson Tiller, Tory Lanez, they're the ones that's on the come up, and even Kalani, she's a female artist, but she's got the same sort of vibe. So I would say that that's definitely a very big challenge that we'd have to be aware of, and
Okay. And Aizen, for you as being an independent singer, what's your biggest challenge? Being a singer.
Being a singer.
Yeah.
Right now, for me, is finding my sound.
Okay.
Yes, that's the biggest challenge, because I don't know what sort of beat I can sing to, what sort of beat would suit me.
So you're still exploring yourself, and you.
Yeah, I'm still exploring myself. I don't know, right now I'm just trying to find whatever's out there.
Yeah, that's fine. You're still young and talented and hungry.
hungry.
What do you guys think about Nepalese music industry?
It can definitely be improved, I think, if that's an honest opinion. I would say it's good when they stick to when there's a genre that with Nepalese songs that is really good. Like when they do country as well, and like pop songs, especially rock songs. They are very dominant when it comes to those.
Yeah.
But I think the R&B side of it can be improved, definitely.
Okay.
But
do you have any views on that?
Me, I actually I do really like Nepalese music. I listen to a lot of folk songs, and I think Nepal is moving a lot forward than before. The sound is changing. yeah, his
Yeah.
sort of
Yeah,
sound.
Bibu
He's got his own
yeah.
sort of sound.
Yeah,
it's
no,
it's
he's
really
amazing.
amazing. Like,
Yeah, he's very new of
Yeah.
Govan talent.
yeah,
Oh,
it's
definitely.
very different from what we've heard, like, you know, way back, like 90s.
It's
Yeah.
very fresh as well.
Very,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's very, you know, he has his own vibe as well. Yeah.
Exactly. How can it be improved if you had to, like, you know, just point out one thing or give one advice? How can music and Nepalese music industry could improve?
I would say, like I said in the past question, actually move with the time when it comes to, you know, when people do an R&B. Yeah. There's a lot of things that can be done differently. I think, I mean, it would depend on what kind of lyrics they put on when it comes to the beat as well. But other than that, I think it's the sound that they can, like to make R&B sort of.
Yeah, just be relevant.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think pretty much just finding your own sound and exploring. Yeah.
All right, guys, we're coming to an end.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you a few questions as I ask every single guest that come here. First question would be, what is the best advice you've ever received? That can be in terms of music or just general.
Say, I want you to answer this first.
Okay.
I think about it.
The best advice is from two people actually, but I'm not gonna name them because I don't want to miss it. Yeah. Stay humble, be true, and be real.
Awesome.
Yes. Thank you.
I think, that was anything as well. I think just be true to yourself, and I would say, it would be something to do with, don't get scared to actually what you want to pursue. I think it's always going to be a challenge, but in the end, if you know it's going to happen, then it's going to happen. So.
Okay. I forgot to ask you about your, your acting as well. So, so you recently played in one of the short films by KYD Vision, which is Heartless.
Heartless, yeah.
Yeah.
And Valentine's.
Valentine's.
So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I was the Heartless one.
Yeah.
And your character is very interesting.
Oh yeah.
How was the whole experience? You know, being this, I don't know, psychotic person.
Oh, it was fun. It was actually, I drew inspirations from Anthony Hopkins. He is the main guy in Silence of the Lambs. I watched that film before I actually tried to go into it, and then just tried to know what kind of acting you need to go for as well. And I watched this film called American Psycho as well, and basically he plays like this very subtle character, but then in the end he is actually a psycho.
Right.
So I think those are the ones that I actually drew inspirations from.
So how many other films have you played in besides the Heartless and the Valentine?
And actually not a lot.
So you recently started?
That was
acting?
recent, yeah. That was literally the first one. I think before that I did some drama auditions for my own school, and then I played. And then we had in secondary school we did High School Musical.
Oh, okay.
And then, it was like a secondary school version of like a play, and then I played Chad. It was like this. He was actually meant to be this mixed guy, but then chose me for the Asian guy for some reason. But I got the part, and then that was.
Is there any upcoming film that you like?
The Heartless thing, we're actually planning to make it into a series thing.
Okay.
So that was meant to be. That was actually meant to be like a little trial episode to see what people think about it and stuff, and then we were trying to make like a whole season thing about this. But I think that would be something I would try getting into. But,
what about Aizen? Have you thought about going into acting?
I did drama before. It's kind of funny. Yeah, I did drama before. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, but I definitely have to act sometime soon because
Doing music videos and
and I've never done acting. Yeah, I'm actually I played the devil actually. Yeah.
Oh yeah. In Heartless.
Oh.
He's actually my stunt double.
Yeah, I am the stunt double.
Yeah.
So you're a stuntman as well.
Oh yeah.
Right. This question is for Aizen. if you had to give an advice to like a young singer or who wants to be a singer, what kind of advice would you give them?
What kind of advice would I give to a young singer? Just follow your dreams, man.
Follow your dreams.
Yeah, you've only got one life. You gotta do it, you know?
You only live once, yeah.
Yeah, you only live once.
Alright, this one's for you. For someone who wants to start their own independent like record label, what advice would you give them?
I would say do your research on it and just music on its own, because there's a lot of things that go behind, you know, having a label out there. There's a lot of, you know, PRSing your songs, and there's a lot of copyright stuff as well that you need to look out for, and you know, you need to be careful when it comes to publishing your songs as well, especially if you've tried to sample it. I mean, sampling happens a lot when it comes to music, but I would say, yeah, definitely do your research on this, but don't be afraid to start your record label, because I don't know, you could be the next Ovio Sound as well.
Yeah. What else can we expect from you guys in the future?
A big movement, yeah.
Big movement.
Yeah, big movements, and just an experience through music and just entertainment.
Yeah. What can we expect from Aizen in the future?
Music, songs, man. Yes.
Brilliant music.
Yes.
Is there anything else you want to say or thank anyone at this point?
I'd like to thank my team for always being there. And
yeah, I think before we came in, we said we'd like to thank you for inviting us as well.
Having us as well. And
yeah,
having us here.
Yeah, and we'd like to thank the team. Thank everybody who supported us so far. Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. Everyone's been supporting so far. That's why we do this. You know, it inspires us to do more. So I guess, and
there are people watching. How can they follow you, or how can they get in touch with you?
How can they get in touch with us?
Yeah.
Pretty much social media, Snapchat, Facebook.
What's your social media names?
Oh, it's sau.sau, so it's sao.sao.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can, you know.
Do you have a YouTube channel?
We've got a combined YouTube channel.
Yeah. It's through the Metanoia Records. If you find Metanoia Records on YouTube, you can follow me at art@jvince or Snapchat, and
and our Facebook pages as well.
individual Facebook pages. His one is Aizen, as actually my one is J Author, and then there's the Metanoia Records page, my Emotion page. But yeah. We mainly focus on Instagram and Snapchat.
Yeah,
because
Instagram
that's
and
what's
Snapchat.
happening at the moment anyway. So definitely Snapchat will be. Yeah.
Awesome. That's it. That's the end of the interview, guys. It was a pleasure, talking to both of you.
Thank you for
Thank you for making taking your time out for the interview, and thanks for all the best for anything you're pursuing, really. And good luck for your music, your film, your record label, and everything else. And I hope to sit down with you guys again in the future.
Definitely.
All right.
Thanks a lot.
Hey, thanks for watching the videos. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'd love to hear from you guys and your feedback. So just leave a comment below for any suggestion, tips, and or guest requests. But if this is your first time here, then do subscribe to our channel. Also check out our other videos by simply clicking on them videos. Please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat. The links down on the description tab. Thank you for your love and support, and I'll see you next week.